Welcome back to Central New York's Open House. Now, when we think about our home and home improvements, we often ask ourselves, how energy efficient is my home? Now, one way to find out is through a free energy audit from Standard Insulating Company.
A home energy audit is the first step to assess how much energy a home uses. So we outline the steps for a homeowner to take to make their home more energy efficient. During the energy audit, the procedure that I take is compiling information from the homeowners, like how old the house is, how big, the square footage, the appliances, the model numbers. All this information that we compile, we take, model it in a modeling software program that we have, and it tells us exactly how much energy each appliance uses throughout the year. We'll check for gas leaks. We'll check every single joint to make sure there's no leaks, no gas leaks anywhere. Also, while we're down there, we'll check the drafting of the furnace, drafting of the water heater. We also do health and safety tests. We'll test the furnace, we'll test the water heater. We'll test the oven if it's a gas oven to make sure that the appliances are working properly. And also, if we get a chance to do a blower door, if there's no asbestos in the home, we'll set up a blower door. And the blower door, what it does is lets us know how airtight the home is. And in doing that, we can find leakages in air cavities or cracks in walls and so on and so forth. If you'd like more information about your home, call Standard Insulating for a free energy audit. We've saved homeowners thousands of dollars finding discrepancies in their furnaces, water heaters, leaks, penetrations in their homes, and of course, insulating their homes.
Now, Fred F. Collis & Sons are the experts in heating and air conditioning systems. Whether you have an emergency and you need to address that need right away, or you're just looking to upgrade your current system, let's head out to a project in Westmoreland where they replace this one heating system.
Here at Fred F. Collis & Sons, we specialize in heating and cooling, and in all aspects of that, from high-efficiency boilers to high-efficiency furnaces, to central air conditioning, to individual room air conditioning, and to radiant heat. So we cover the whole gamut of heating and cooling. Today we're here at a customer's home in Westmoreland, New York, replacing a 25-year-old Utica cast iron boiler. This boiler has been in this home since the day it was built and has worked perfectly for these folks. Service is everything. It's kind of like changing the oil in your car. We need to have these products serviced on a yearly basis, and a direct result of a lot of the damage that you see on this boiler today is from a lack of maintenance. The circulator pumps that are on this boiler have started to leak, and the gaskets have started to go bad on them. So that's all part of the replacement of the boiler. When we come in to replace the boiler, we're not just replacing a boiler and leaving 25-year-old parts. We want everything brand new. In today's world, we have different pumps that are out there. They now have check valves in them, where back 25 years ago they didn't. So we're going to be cutting out the check valves that are on the supplies right now, and we are going to be putting in our circulator pumps on our supplies that have built-in check pumps. So we'll have more efficiency here. We're taking this away from the pumps being on the return, putting them on the supply, called pumping away. And that gives us some more efficiency here. It also gives us a better way to operate the home as far as moving the water through the baseboard in this home. Now that the old boiler has been removed and the new boiler has been installed here at our home in Westmoreland, it's quite a bit of difference. As you remember, we had our pumps on the return. They are now located on the supply, making for a much more efficient and even heat throughout the home. We've gotten rid of our old check valves, which were causing some restriction in our lines, and of course they were restricting our efficiency. Those are all now incorporated into our circulator pumps. One of the things you'll notice on our project here in Westmoreland is that we have multiple shutoffs, multiple ball valves. This gives us the opportunity that if we have to come in down the road and replace something here in the home, for example, the baseboard, which has been here for 27 years. And if down the road that something happens to that piece of baseboard and we need to replace it, or if the homeowners are going to remodel and they're going to have a piece of baseboard being moved out of that certain room, we're able to isolate it here in the boiler room so we don't have to isolate the entire home. And this way here, the house can still, even if it's in the middle of winter, continue to heat the home, and we'll just isolate that one area. So we're big believers of doing it right the first time, making sure that everything is being able to be isolated and not taking any shortcuts when it comes to the actual installation of the near boiler piping on this boiler job. If you feel that you're having some issues with your heating system at your home, whether it's a boiler, whether it's a forced air furnace, please don't hesitate to give us a call at Fred F. Collis & Sons at 768-2323.
For more information on the products and services seen on Central New York's Open House, log on to cnyopenhouse.com or like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or watch more videos on YouTube.